Cecil Payne back in the action there with 12, 5, 1, 1 and 2. Hamry had a pretty good game, 22, 3, 7, 2. Knox had a double-double. Barnes had 14, 7 and 2. Stafford had a no turnover game, so it's 2 no turnover games in a row there. And so whilst we are looking at that, which we didn't look before we jumped off this award race there, Knox is number 1 for the MVP. No one there for Rookie of the Year. Gary Owens for Sixth Man of the Year, which we could probably maybe try to bump up his stats a little bit to try to get him Sixth Man of the Year. With like 20 odd games to go. Defensive Player of the Year, no one there for us, but there's that big guy from 76ers there. Most Improved Player, Christian Stafford, also there. Let's have a look at his average turnovers. Okay, so he was getting 2.5 for the whole season. We've only had him for a little bit now, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Alright, so we're not going to look at the stats there for the next 2 games. We're just going to go straight into simming the next 2 games, and we'll jump into the next game at half time. Porzingis has recovered from injury. Didn't even really know that he had an injury there. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Ooh, Stafford. I shouldn't have done that. Stafford. Can we just look at the rotations there for a second? I just clicked on the wrong thing there. I just got to make sure that my rotations are correct for morale standpoint. That's alright. So let's look at it. Stafford point guard, Ellis Jr. there, Hamry as my small forward, Barnes as my power forward, Knox as my centre, Ellis there, that there, he's my small forward, shooting guard, power forward, point guard. Yep, that's exactly how I want it. That's exactly how I want it. I thought I'd absolutely stuffed up there, but I haven't, so we'll just go straight into 3 wins in a row. Complain about playing time. He's been receiving lately. We'll sort out this. Let's see if he... No, he doesn't. So have another swig of my Huey. Ooh, I nearly just clicked that, which would have been horrible. Denying Coddle, that's going to upset him by 1 morale. I'm then going to be brought to this thing saying he doesn't receive blah blah blah. Egos, no comment, piss off. Alright, so there's the 3 games. So, or not. Can you just let me do what I need to do? Instead of always having a bit of a sook and a whinge. We'll have a look at the players you've scouted, sir. There's nothing 100% scouted, so we won't be able to look at their rating just yet. I'll pick prospects. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. I'll go down to where I have got most of these guys at. And they can be the next boys we scout. That will probably bring them to 100% scouted. What are we doing here? Alice Jr. complaining about intensity being too low. So just, who have we got here? Who's jumped on? Is that Sean again? Oh, who is it? Show yourself. Show yourself. That's going to upset him, but I don't care. Pemby, is he? Keep it real. He's keep it real. So let's throw some shade on him and tell him that he needs to man up from complaining about the training intensity being too low. but what I will do once I do this is tough love. That'll increase his morale. This is all psychology here, guys. This is all psychology. You know, I have qualifications in this field, and this is exactly how it is all done. So, training, I'm going to go, player training, I'm going to go to Penby because he's not getting any minutes. I'm going to put him to high, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Can't complain now, mate. If I had have said, there's a glitch, so if I had have said I would promise to increase training, and I increased training on him, regardless of the fact that I did that, he would have whinged that I broke a promise, because this is just how 2K16 or 2K in general makes you buy the next game. This is how they do it. They make the game basically unplayable. But you think you can sort of play around with my mind, 2K? I know ways around your deception. So, we'll go to Simulate Simcast. It's going to bring me here. Hopefully this doesn't... Yep, there you go. So, I'll simulate to half time like I did the last game that I played. We are sort of breaking away there a bit. So, we're up by 6. And we'll jump straight in. So, who's that person watching? Show yourself. Show yourself in the comment section. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what you like, what you dislike, who you want to be, who you want to become, what you want me to do with 2K16. The only thing I won't do is trade away Cecil Payne. I will be open to any other suggestions.
The Nuggets leading by 6. So on the floor for Denver. Pass to Knox.
Just throw that down, Knox. Just throw that down. Not Bayswater, not Turn to Gully, not one Turner, but Knox.
To take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean,
step back 3 by Leroy Kerr, who was one of our old boys in the Nuggets history. That was a nice step back there. I will allow that. I will. I think that's Ingram there defending Owens. Throw that down. Throw that down, Noxie boy.
We don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And the issues they had defensively,
in
part, I thought a huge factor. Really
he was going to come through there.
I think because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Now, here's Kerr. He has 5. Passes to Ingram. Beyond the arc. No good.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
So let's have a look at Ingram. This isn't Brandon Ingram. This is Alan Ingram. He's got the Paul of Tekken haircut there. He's 28 and 85 overall. He's got great offense there. And his contact dunk's not that great. His passing actually isn't that great. But he is someone that we've been sort of eyeing off a little bit about trying to get him into our team somehow. But I don't think we're going to be able to.
4-on-3 break.
Someone that we would like to get back is Justice Winslow. He was at our club for a very long time and was there for 3 championships. Rattled there by Stafford.
4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter.
But he clashed with too many big egos and want to be traded out. He'd be someone that would like to retire at the Nuggets. Oh, bang! Oh, you're going to hip me? I'm going to be stronger and go there in for that 2-handed stuff down. Boom.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is.
There's Stafford there with a block. Owen, it's not Owens. Alice Jr.
To the right side.
Ooh, I should not have passed that then, considering he bought on the fake.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. To the
there you go, nice cut, Knox. Great pass, Stafford.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling.
Let's have a look at Leroy Kerr's rating now at 35. He's still 79 overall, and he's got great offensive stats there. His probably defense has probably, and his contact dunk, obviously being 5'10", has gone, and his driving dunk has gone down a little bit. But his passing vision, his acceleration speed hasn't gone down too much. His durability is still nearly 90. If he's someone we can get there as a backup point guard at the age of 36, where he's not going to complain too much about minutes, he's someone that we wouldn't mind also retiring at the Nuggets, considering he was there for a good portion. He's got 15 player badges there, and we'll just see how long we had him for. Where is he? We did have him. We did have him for... Maybe we didn't have him for enough. I know we had another Kerr. Leroy Kerr, and who else? There was another Kerr that we had. Leroy Kerr we probably only had for maybe a month. Maybe that's why he's not here in these stats. But we definitely had Leroy Kerr.
On the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Kerr. Good. Kerr's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the middle, here's Barnes, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Barnes. Shooting 1. The free throw off from Barnes. Hornets trail by 11. Fast break, here we go. Carr, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's... an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Ellis. Feeds it to Payne.
There's Payne. Hit that, mate.
Good, and the assist goes to
Cecil
Ellis.
Payne. Cecil Payne.
And when he's got that much of a height
it's surprising. He wasn't a big three-point shooter back in the day. Like, he was just more of a I'm going to destroy you inside sort of a player. But he's definitely come in leaps and bounds in his three-point shooting. And because he has sort of decreased a little bit in other stats, it kind of entices me to use him as more of a shooter, to try to get him some more point stats than not.
The amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Here's Payne. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Kersey. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Payne with it. 9 points in the game so far. Down low.
Nice little pass there by Payne there
Solid
to get the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Carr, and the layup falls.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Washington Wizards.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways.
Thought that would have gone in. I would say Payne definitely would have finished that. He probably would have dunked that, if I'm honest.
Resources at that end of the floor really just put on a marvelous show.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut.
The Kersey guy looks really tall. Is he? 6'8", small forward. 32. Yeah, we're not interested. He's 32.
Just 11 on the basket from Kersey. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Payne. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. Kerr can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
That's it.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats. The
Flash.
team stats, that is. That's one of the many
Cecil Payne of the universe.
they've had the advantage, and as a result, they've got a big lead.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kerr. Pierce is checked in for Kersey. Ewing's checked in for the Nuggets.
Sorry, I'm pausing it. I'm just trying to make a fantasy ad in Yahoo Fantasy. Not that I really need to make a move here, but I'm going to. I just got to think of his name. Just got to think of his name there. I can't remember what his name is. Having a mental blank because I've had a couple of too many beers. Memphis roster. Sorry, not Memphis. Sacramento, Marvin Bagley. He's got a game tomorrow. I've got a person I want to drop. Marvin Bagley. Got to drop him from ooh, for Thomas Bryant. He had 12 minutes there and only had 2 rebounds and nothing else. So, unfortunately, whilst you might turn into something, you're going to be no use to me. Bang, Bagley. Oh, Hartenstein isn't in it. Oh, okay. Just one moment whilst I sort this out. I've got no one to put in the injury spot. So, unfortunately, I'm going to just have to drop Hartenstein, who had 6 points. I'm going to have to do it. But I got no one to move into my injury spot, so I don't think I can do it. Joe Johnson in Boston. I literally can't make a move because I've got no one to move into my injury spot.
And Kerr drops both of them. Picked his pocket. Here's Carr. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne passes to Porzingis. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's played an important role
Barnes
in their
of the
offense today,
universe.
guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now, here's Kerr. He's tightly guarded. Shots good by Carr. He's got 6.
It really
Guys
does
who we had,
easy for your team.
he didn't fit our
You can lead them
schemes.
to
He was
the
very
rim
hard to
that
use
well
as a
with the
player.
pass.
And so we traded him out, obviously.
Owens passes to Ewing. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
That's in. Ooh.
Misses the 3.
Nope.
Hornets trail by 15. Now Kerr. 11 points in the game. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The dish to Ewing. The feed to Payne. The tray. And the shot is good.
Payne.
Payne's got
Payne.
17.
That is a
Their
big
third
three.
three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Kerr. Kerr with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Barnes. 16 points for him. Pierce with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
I'm just laughing at something.
Following the score by
Don't
Charlotte.
mind me. Don't mind me. I'm
Ewing
laughing at
kicks to
something.
Barnes. Three-pointer. The shot misses. Hornets trail by 14. Logan the pass to Kerr. Takes it from 10.
Oh,
Got a piece
blocked
of
by
it.
Owens.
And the pass to Owens. Barnes up top. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Ewing. Plays it up and banks it in. Ewing's got his first points of the game.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Now here's Barnes. 16 points for him. And it's Ewing penetrating.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Down low, here's Kelly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kelly's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Kerr. He's got 13. There's the bucket. Good. Kerr's got 13 points in the second half.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
Got him on the wrong foot and then just
Lost
flew by.
Westbrook.
Way to attack there and then
Steve
create the contact.
Francis.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Hornets trail by 14. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Logan. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Cannon. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that is good. 8 points for him.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Logan. We've got Kersey, and it's Logan in at the point. So that's the Hornets 5. There's the pick. Kersey passes to Baxter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
At the line, hammering. At the line for 2.
right, now. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all
Ooh,
that
excuse
space
me,
out
bit of a burp there. Bit of a burp there for everybody
Have they not heard that this
in
guy
Charlotte.
is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Knox. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And that is why Knox is probably going to get the MVP with shots like that, just being able to spin off big solid guy into a jump shot and no worries, swish.
Here's Baxter.
Swish, swish,
2 points
bitch.
with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Going to the line, Baxter.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Knox.
Oh, there's Knox. Slam that down. Stuff that down. We've got a viewer right now. Show yourself. Show yourself in the comment section. Who are you? You Sean? You Matt? Nah, you're gone.
Hornets trail by 10.
Just not committed. Just not committed to the
Here's
Nuggets
Logan. To
franchise.
the right wing. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. Baxter. Right through the knee for the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offense.
So I've got one beer left,
That's one of the things
which I haven't opened yet. I'm going to enjoy that after this. And then I'm definitely going to eat some food because I'm hungry.
Hornets with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. They swipe it. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Come on, mate. Come on, Alice Jr. You're better than that. You're better than that.
Ingram.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kerr's checked in.
That's it.
Open. Here's Cannon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And here's Kerr. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Barnes is checked in for Ellis. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Kerr, the pass to Logan. Charlotte moving it around. Over to the wing. Here's Baxter. And Charlotte.
Ooh, Baxter from 3. It's only a 6-point ball game. I thought I was up by a lot more than that.
Ellis right side. Six to shoot. Here's Knox. It's tipped. Here's Ingram. Great defense that time from Ellis. The Nuggets leading by 6. And here they go. Here's Hamry.
Oh, that should have been him.
Over in the corner, Barnes. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Kerr, the pass to Cannon. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Front pass the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Here's Kerr for 3. Cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Hornets trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Off on the
Ooh, I thought that was him.
Is it me or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Offensive rebound. Baxter. And he can't jam it through.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Here's Stafford. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Charlotte's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Going to the line, Logan.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Kelly's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Knox.
Oh, there we go.
No mistake on the slam dunk.
There we
His head on
go.
the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Kerr's shot is good. Kerr's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Kicks it to Barnes. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The 3 cannot hit, and the Nuggets going the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ellis goes in. Hornets with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They set the pick. Kerr hits the front of the rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in
That's
his
it.
grill.
Ooh,
Nice open look, but it's no good.
thought that was in.
He just has not been able to get into that
only 8
groove yet,
points.
guys, but as a whole,
I literally have not
it
been
hasn't affected
focusing
them
for the
too much.
last.
Wide open look.
That's it.
And he gets it to go. Kerr's got 4 this quarter.
It's back to
Really
6.
good awareness
Back to
right
6.
there on the assist.
Back to Ellis. Stafford, defended by Kerr, uses the glass to...
How are we looking for his turnovers? Stafford, 0 turnovers again.
finish the layup.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim.
We're using him, and he just isn't turnovering the ball. This is his.
Guys, they are getting exposed.
This is his third control game where he hasn't had a turnover, single turnover.
22 points for him.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Denver calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Stafford. Kicks it out to Ellis. Dishes to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Ellis. They set the screen. And he's good on the 3-ball.
All right.
And the Nuggets
All right.
lead by 11.
All right.
He
All
didn't
right.
get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
So it's the Hornets now. 11-point game. Lays it up and in off
All
the
right.
He's got
I was
24.
sort of
And
just
really the
sucked
story
into
of
my
this quarter
phone
has been
again.
just off
Didn't even see that
charge,
possession.
doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the pass to Knox. Down low. Here's
Great.
Barnes.
Ooh,
And a handout.
great block there. That was a great cut by Barnes, but an even better block by whoever blocked me.
Barnes grabs the miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
No, I'll leave it like that. Owens can go. There you go, Barnes there. Owens there. That'll do.
Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And a foul on the shot.
Good foul.
Over the stripe
Make
for
him earn
two.
it. Make him earn it
You know
for
what?
the
You
strike.
allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
That's 8 points.
Good
That's
on
a
both.
7-point game there.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter.
They're losing their concentration
Ooh.
here, guys. Some sloppy play going on.
I did not
right
have
now.
turbo
Yeah,
on,
2
and I
turnovers in a
passed
row.
it as I was
That's
moving.
always a recipe for disaster.
Interesting charge there. I'm not saying that it wasn't, but sort of a semi-automation there that just sort of went into a charge.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're
If I had my
behind by
finger
7.
on turbo, I'd kind of
1:39
understand how
left
that
in the
went into
fourth.
that, but, you know, that's another topic for another day.
Pass to Kerr. Stolen by Ellis. He kicks to Ellis. Barnes dishes to Ellis. Good on the triple. Ellis has got 6 points.
Ellis there for the 3.
3-pointers for him in that first
He will
half,
be
but the
someone that
second
cannot
half,
miss in
different
a
story.
season's time.
Kerr against Barnes. Pass to Ingram. It's blocked.
Unfortunately, that's
Not
been
today,
the result
mate.
for him
Not
over
today.
and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Ellis kicks to Ellis.
Good little
Good, and the assist goes
fake
to
there
Ellis.
by Ellis.
And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nuggets.
Steve, I agree. And, you know, I think the attitude was very impressive. Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Barnes. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
It's picked off. .35 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Woods, and Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Charlotte ball.
.26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good. Kersey's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Woods the pass to Pierce. Inside, here's Cannon, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And one there.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Pierce.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line. Buck.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we chat. What'd you think?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
So, here we go. We'll have a look at... Ooh, Leroy Kerr had a pretty good game. 21-15 off 9 of 24 shooting. He had a negative 17 plus minus there. It would have been probably from his shooting. We'll move over to my boys. Yeah, Barnes had a 26-10-2-2-1 game. Knox had a 18-3-5. Ellis had a 17-5-4-2-3 game. Payne had a fairly good game in only 13 minutes. Stafford had another 0 turnover game. Porzingis had a 7-7-2 2-block game. Yeah. Alright, so we just simmed past that game, so that game should be saved. I'm just going to sim this game just to make sure it has saved. And we're going to exit this recording. So thank you for watching, or if you're watching in the future, and